We all love a good action story, don't we? Whether it's a book, a movie, or even a video game, there's something about a fast-paced, high-stakes adventure that gets our hearts racing. Maybe it's the adrenaline rush, the feeling of being on the edge of our seats, wondering what's going to happen next. Or maybe it's something deeper, something that speaks to our primal instincts. Whatever the reason, there's no denying the enduring appeal of action stories. They transport us to different worlds, introduce us to unforgettable characters, and remind us that even in the face of danger, there's always hope. They tap into something fundamental within us, a desire to see good triumph over evil, to witness bravery and sacrifice, and to believe that even ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things. And in a world that can often feel mundane and predictable, action stories offer us a much-needed dose of excitement and escapism. At the heart of every great action story is a compelling conflict, a clash between opposing forces that drives the narrative forward. And what better way to embody this conflict than through the archetypes of heroes and villains? Heroes, with their unwavering sense of justice and their willingness to fight for what's right, represent our best selves. They inspire us to be braver, kinder, and more selfless. Villains, on the other hand, embody our darkest impulses, our greed, our envy, and our thirst for power. They serve as cautionary tales, reminding us of the consequences of unchecked ambition and the importance of resisting our baser instincts. But the best action stories don't simply present us with one-dimensional characters. They delve deeper, exploring the complexities of good and evil, and showing us that the line between the two can often be blurred. A hero might be forced to make difficult choices, to compromise their morals in order to achieve a greater good. A villain might have a tragic backstory, a past trauma that led them down a path of darkness. It's these nuances, these shades of gray, that make action stories so captivating and thought-provoking. Of course, no action story would be complete without a healthy dose of tension and suspense. It's these elements that keep us hooked, that have us biting our nails and sitting on the edge of our seats, wondering what's going to happen next. Tension can be created in countless ways: a ticking clock, a high-stakes chase, a seemingly impossible choice. It's that feeling of anticipation, of knowing that something big is about to happen but not knowing exactly what or when. Suspense, on the other hand, is all about withholding information, keeping the audience guessing. It's the mystery that unfolds slowly, the clues that don't quite add up, the sudden twists and turns that leave us reeling. Together, tension and suspense work their magic, transforming a simple story into a thrilling roller coaster ride of emotions. But action stories are more than just mindless entertainment. They have the power to inspire us, to teach us valuable lessons about courage, resilience, and the importance of standing up for what we believe in. When we see a hero overcome seemingly insurmountable odds, it gives us hope that we can do the same. When we witness a character facing their fears and fighting for what's right, it reminds us that we too have the strength to overcome our own challenges. Action stories can also help us to process difficult emotions, such as fear, anger, and grief. By watching characters grapple with these emotions on screen, or reading about their struggles in books, we can learn healthy ways to cope with our own feelings. In a world that can often feel overwhelming and uncertain, action stories provide us with a sense of catharsis, a way to confront our fears and emerge stronger on the other side. From the epic battles of ancient myths to the futuristic adventures of sci-fi novels, action stories have captivated audiences for centuries. And it's not hard to see why. They offer us escape, excitement, and a healthy dose of inspiration. They remind us that even in the darkest of times there is always hope, that even ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things, and that the fight for what's right is always worth fighting. So the next time you're looking for a story to transport you to another world, to make you feel alive, to inspire you to be a little bit braver, a little bit stronger, a little bit more like the heroes you admire, pick up an action story. You won't be disappointed. Because in the end, action stories aren't just about explosions and fight scenes. They're about the human spirit, about our capacity for courage, resilience, and hope. And that's a story that will never go out of style.